Hello and welcome to Will Watches. This is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 Episode 1. It's finally great to be back on the Jujutsu Kaisen train. I think my video for Jujutsu Kaisen 0 should be back up now. I got it free from its copyright claim hell. So that's great having that back up. So the whole show is all there for you guys if you want to catch up with the reactions. So Season 2, I know this first half is kind of Gojo's backstory. It's like Gojo and Geto and their backstory and their breakup, and then second half that's only like a few episodes at the start, and then the rest is the Shibuya arc, which is quite infamous. You know, people saying that they're kind of traumatized from it. I do unfortunately know one thing. I know Gojo's fate. Jujutsu Kaisen people, the Jujutsu Kaisen fan base, they're not particularly known for hiding spoilers well. They will just throw out tweets and make TikToks and things. So yeah, I know Gojo's fate. I won't say anything more than that in case anyone's watching who doesn't know. I do also know this is a slightly different art style, which I think I might enjoy more here because it's less detailed, but it's like more colorful, more fluid, which I think will be really cool. Having even more, I mean, the animation was already great. Mappa always does a good job, but having even more like expressive, fluid movement will be really cool to see here. It just gives more freedom to the animators to go wild, doesn't it? Like in something like Mob Psycho 100. So before we jump into this, be sure to check out the Patreon page. Episode 2 will be up right now. We'll always be an episode ahead over there. You could also find polls over there and full-length reactions that are timer-based, so you can sync up your own footage in case it's anything I cut out from the YouTube edit that you wanted to see reactions to. So yeah, let's just jump right in. Ooh. Drawn into the darkness. Exercise and absorb them, yeah, that's his whole power. Always cool designs on the curses and the spirits. Oh, like home video. That's cool. Oh, a test of courage. Yeah, that is a kind of thing in Japanese culture, isn't it? A test of courage. Rumors spread even quicker. It makes curses more powerful. Okay. Young Mei Mei with short hair. Straight hair as well. Some cool 3D effects there as well. Oh, that's why they put in the title card. I do wonder, there'll be a new OP as well. I don't know if there's a separate OP for this initial arc. She can see in the dark? Or is it just because of cursed energy? Yeah, quite a few uses of 3D here, actually. Just ignoring all of that blood, that bigger thing of blood. Huge stain there. The effect of the torch there was cool, the flashlight and the reflection, some cool effects animation. Oh. Being spooked by a mirror though, classic. What was that? Sounded like someone running. Yeah, loads of 3D work, but to kind of build up anticipation and suspense, and it's more fisheye there. Oh, just rats. Ooh. Has wait, the layout has changed behind her, right? Am I crazy? the layout of the hallway is different, is it not?
階の探索終わったんですか？ここは1階。
Yeah, she like teleported there.
私は1階の廊下を歩いてきたんだ。
Are they trapped in here? It's like a building infinite loop. That was cool. Cool effect.
でも術式から考えると呪霊そのものは非力。
This is cool. Cool directing, a cool way to do it.
122歩、203歩、157歩、
Oh.
270歩。印と印。
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, space in between is different.
廊下を2人で全速力で走り抜ければどこかで。
Oh, okay. It won't be able to keep up with you.
走るなら左右同時にかな。
I like her nails, the purple nail color.
とすると2人別の方向に素早く進んだ方が呪霊の結界の構成にほころびが生じる。
Yeah, because it's got to generate it on both ends. That makes sense. Do you want to be splitting up though? Yeah, all distorting. Or is it just fighting back now so they don't break it? They got out of that pretty quick actually. It wasn't the trope where they're in there for days.
助けに来たよ。
Oh, Gojo's come along.
歌姫。
Oh, okay, here we go, opening. Big Gojo focus. Of course. Yeah, so the hidden inventory arc is this first arc, so is this opening just for that? Was that a young Nanami there as well? I saw some blonde hair. Yeah, like, it's quite emo actually. A bit longer his hair, isn't it? Both mirror images of each other. Yeah, I love this. The brightness of all the animation here. I don't know if this version I'm watching will have any like when they darken things, when things go crazy in animation and ghosting and stuff. It seems okay for this opening actually. I don't know if there has been like a Blu-ray release yet of the like non-ghosted versions. Oh, there it is.
サトル、弱い者いじめは良くないよ。強いやついじめるバカがどこにいんだよ。
Punching up versus punching down.
無事ですか？翔子、あんたもあの二人みたいになっ。
She's actually nice.
歌姫の通ったたが崩れるぞ。うるせえ。
I like the going into chibi as well. The different art styles. And how Gojo just changed. That's cool.
名乗り出ろ。
先生。
Oh, being ratted out.
サトルだな。
Has he developed his technique yet? He shouldn't be able to get hit.
弱いやつらに気を使うのは疲れるよ。弱者生存。それがあるべき社会の姿。弱きを助け、強きをくじく。
Oh, not discouraging people who are strong, but survival of the weakest is a good idea. We should support the weakest as well as the strongest.
力に理由とか責任を乗っけんのはさ、それこそ弱者がやる。
Okay, already a bit of tension between them with ideologies.
正直荷が重いと思うが、天元様のご指名だ。その少女の護衛と抹消だ。
Okay. But he thinks it's going to be too much for them, going in the deep end.
天元様は不死の術式を持っているが、不老ではない。手以上の老化を終えると、術式が肉体を作り変えようとする。
Rewriting it.
その段階の存在には意志というものがないらしい。天元様が天元様でなくなる。
Just lose your humanity, yeah.
最悪の場合、天元様が人類の敵となる可能性も。
Yeah, losing humanity could even become more like a curse or something.
肉体が一新されれば、術式効果も振り出しに戻る。進化は起こらない。
Needs a new host, a new body.
分にはいいけど、スカルグレイモンになると困る。
Okay. Some Digimon references, yeah.
現呪術界の転覆を目論む呪詛師集団 Q
Okay.
天元様を
Different groups, Star Religious Group. Cool learning about more groups outside of the kind of school and then the kind of group of curses we've been following as the villains.
でもさ、呪詛師集団 Q はわかるけど、万世教の方はなんで
Oh, there it is, the walks, yeah. I've seen people memeing on that, imitating these walks.
万世教は非術師の集団だ。特段気にする必要はない。
They'd be easier to fight.
やはり、サトル、前から言おうと思っていたんだが、一人称俺はやめた方がいい。ああ、特に
You do get to be cocky when you actually are. You can back it up, you know?
は
Oh, yeah, a bomb. Okay. But he is fine, of course.
それでガキンチョ死んでたら俺らのせい。あ、
Did she set that up though?
悪く思うなよ。恨むなら天元を恨み。
Oh, okay. From the Q organization,
目立つのは勘弁してくれ。
yeah, they can just kill her. Cool seeing the different uses of his curses that he's captured.
素晴らしい。君、五条悟だろ。有名人だ。
Okay, already very well known.
呪術師と戦う力がね。でも金払いはいいぞ。それは保証する。どうだ全員。
Zenin.
もう全員じゃねえ。向こうに入ったんでな。今伏黒だ。
Fushiguro. Okay. There we go. Fushiguro. Let's see what the ending's like as well. Bit more somber. I was a bit confused there. It came up and said episode 25. I was like, I didn't watch the last episode first, but it's 25 of the show overall because season 1 was only 24 episodes. Shoko. There's some gorgeous backgrounds here. Yeah, they've got the different fish representing each other, the black and white.
なんか理由も思い入れもないけど頭から離れない言葉ってある。
Oh, is this a preview? No Juju Strolls. Okay, so that was episode 1 of season 2. You know, just introducing us to all of the characters that we know, but in their younger forms. We got Gojo, we got Geto, we got Mei Mei, we got Yutahime without her scar, because she's had quite a big scar before, so find out some backstory on that. Shoko here, you know, the start of the episode was just kind of reintroducing the characters in a way. It's cool it had the focus on Mei Mei and Yutahime at first, in this really cool infinite maze kind of situation that's used in quite a few things. You know, we had it in Chainsaw Man as well for a few episodes, and I liked their way on how they broke it, different interpretations on like how the mechanics of that really works and how you can get out of that situation. So that was cool, and we had some great animation with kind of 3D to build tension and like uses of like fisheye almost effects. Obviously there's no actual lenses, no actual cameras, but they're like recreating that effect in animation, which is really cool. I do have to say, I do really enjoy the art style they've gone with for this season, especially like the OP and the very bright skies. It feels kind of very bright and joyful, which is good, but also I know how infamous the Shibuya arc is, so I'm worried, are they doing that as like a juxtaposition between the themes, or the start of the show is this really like bright animation, and then towards the end it goes the complete other end, the complete opposite. Is that the situation here, you know? And then we had Gojo and Geto being put on this mission to find the new kind of host for Tengen, and I'm trying to think if we've heard of Tengen before, because it's a name I recognize, but I'm pretty sure it's like maybe a bit of a generic name that's used in a few other animes, because I heard Tengen, I was like, yeah, Tengen, I know that name, but maybe I know it from somewhere else. I was like trying to rack my brain on, have we seen the Tengen? Do we know who Tengen is? Is Tengen like the old man who was in season 1 with the guitar, and like I can't remember his name. It's been a while since I watched season 1, so there might be a few things that I'm like forgetting, or a few details that I'm missing since all of that time has passed. And I know there's sometimes a few things I did miss, like how they tease Yuta a bit before in season 1 before Jujutsu Kaisen 0 came out. But it's a cool concept, Tengen being this immortal but still aging, and then once you've aged so much, your body starts to deteriorate, your mind starts to deteriorate. From the sounds of it, you kind of lose your humanity. And would Tengen eventually become a cursed spirit? Because that does seem to be what they're like implying there. They never outright said it, but they just said, unless a new kind of host body is found, which this girl seems to be the candidate for, that they're going for, it seems that will be what happens. You kind of lose your humanity and become a cursed spirit. We've already got some tension between Gojo and Geto here. They've obviously got their different ideologies. Gojo basically believes in survival of the fittest. He's a bit egotistical because he is so strong. He believes that, him being strong is great. And then Geto is saying it should be survival of the weakest, which I kind of agree with in a way. Having, you're using your strongest to support your weakest. That does seem fair, like a good way to structure society. Obviously, I know he's a villain and he's probably losing his way, and maybe Gojo was like seeing through that a bit. Maybe he doesn't, he says this, but his morals don't exactly align with that, or that was just Gojo trying to taunt him when they were playing basketball there, saying that's something that weak people say, The thing is, Gojo is so egotistical, but it's harder to complain about that when someone is actually legitimately that strong and can back up what they're saying, If someone says they're the best in the world and they actually are, can you refute that? Although you still can be a cocky asshole if you're the best in the world at something. We already got like a little flash forward to their breakup. I do notice the whole meme about their breakup outside the KFC, and it's an actual KFC in Tokyo somewhere. And it was cool, the little bit of world building with the different groups, this group that kind of worships Tengen, and then the group that wants chaos. And it's cool seeing other factions outside of what we've already seen, I guess we have a bit of it with kind of like the Zenin clan as well, but it's cool to see a few more factions here in the world. It just enriches the world building, doesn't it? So we've got this kind of like religious group, and then the group of, I thought it was the other way around, but it seems like the one that wants chaos, they do actually have sorcery, because there was the guy with the knives who was about to fight Gojo. Maybe I got those mixed up, and it's the religious group that doesn't actually have any cursed energy and were just kind of regular humans. We've only seen a little bit there with him saving the girl. I don't know if we got a name for her, this candidate for this new vessel. Is kind of similar to Sukuna in a way, having a vessel, having a body to go into. When Geto was saving her, it was cool seeing his use of his power, how, he's got different cursed spirits for different things, for protecting himself, or flying, standing on that one that looked like a stingray kind of thing. That was cool. I'm surprised they didn't show off too much of Gojo's power here. We only see him block the knives, but I guess everyone already knows that, so they're holding that off as a little tease for the next episode, I'm imagining. And then right at the end here, we have this character tease. I've seen his design before, where he has like the white pants, and I'm pretty sure he has like this kind of worm snake thing curse on him before. And then he's saying that he is Zenin, but gave up the name and is now taking his ex-wife's name, which is Fushiguro. So what are the ties there? I'm pretty sure when, we were learning about Zenin, we learned that Megumi was part Zenin. So in that case, is this character his dad? I guess, he looks a bit, I did think he maybe looked a bit young, but this is a flashback. Is that what's going on here? Is this Megumi's dad? Or someone at least related, obviously. He's got the names there. So a tease there of even more interconnectivity between characters. There does seem to be a lot of that, because we had the possibility that Yuta and Gojo were related in some way in Jujutsu Kaisen 0. So it feels like we have had a lot of that with the Zenin clan. Seem to be quite a kind of overreaching thing where a lot of characters are related to it in some way as well. So that's really cool. So I think that's everything for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date on all future episodes. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.